Her name was Luna. She was a Nekomimi, a girl with cat ears and a tail. In her world, it was normal, magical, vibrant, bursting with color and anime whimsy. This world, this concrete jungle of towering buildings and honking cars, not so much. She'd fallen through a glitch in her favorite video game, tumbling from a pixelated forest into a very real, very smelly alley. Fear clawed at her throat. The city noises were overwhelming, a cacophony of sirens and shouts. People rushed by, their faces grim, their eyes glued to glowing rectangles in their hands. Nobody even spared her a second glance, which was both a relief and strangely hurtful. She was a creature of fantasy, lost in a world that had no time for fantasy. Panic threatened to consume her, but Luna was a fighter. She had to find a way back to her world of sunshine and cherry blossoms, of magical creatures and adventures waiting around every corner. She just knew, deep in her heart, that she didn't belong here. This world was too harsh, too cold. With a deep breath, Luna pulled herself together. She had to focus, find a friendly face, someone who wouldn't scream or run at the sight of a girl with cat ears, someone who might, just might, believe her story and help her get home. But where to start in this concrete labyrinth? His name was Sam. He was a gamer, a tech whiz, a dreamer trapped in a mundane world of college applications and part-time jobs. He was also the first person who didn't completely freak out when Luna, ears flattened in fear, had approached him at the internet cafe. Maybe it was the tired slump of his shoulders, the way his eyes, though wary, held a spark of curiosity. Whatever it was, Luna trusted him. Sam listened, his brow furrowed, as Luna poured out her story. He didn't laugh or dismiss her as crazy. He simply nodded, his fingers flying across the keyboard as he researched, his eyes scanning lines of code and flickering images. He was her only hope, and she clung to that hope like a lifeline.
There might be a way. A temporary rift in the game's code, a backdoor of sorts. It's risky, but...
He trailed off, biting his lip as he stared at the lines of code glowing on the screen.
It might just work.
Hope, bright and sharp, bloomed in Luna's chest. She had a chance, a way back to her world, but it wouldn't be easy. The portal, according to Sam, was unstable, flickering in and out of existence. They needed to boost the signal, create a beacon strong enough to lock it in place. It was a long shot, but it was all they had. Unbeknownst to Luna and Sam, their activities had not gone unnoticed. In a realm of shadows and twisted magic, the goblin princess Zara watched through a swirling vortex, her eyes narrowed in fury. Luna's escape had upset the balance, weakened the barriers between worlds, and Zara would not tolerate such insolence.
She dares defy me. She will learn her place.
She summoned her most trusted lieutenant, a girl cloaked in shadows, her face hidden by a hood.
Bring her back, and ensure that the human who aids her suffers as well.
The cloaked figure bowed low, a dark aura emanating from her.
As you command, your darkness.
With a crackle of energy, she vanished, leaving behind the faint scent of ozone and fear. Her name was Anya, and she was no ordinary magician. She was Zara's most powerful weapon, her heart as black as the void between stars. At least, that's what everyone believed. Anya arrived in a whirlwind of shadows, her magic rippling through the air. She was prepared to strike, to drag Luna back to the goblin princess in chains. But then she saw him. Sam, hunched over his computer, his brow furrowed in concentration, his fingers dancing across the keyboard with a speed that bordered on magic itself. He was so focused, so passionate, so utterly captivating. A strange feeling stirred within Anya's chest. It wasn't the cold, calculating ambition that usually fueled her magic. It was something warmer, something unfamiliar. She found herself drawn to him, to his dedication, his unwavering belief in Luna's story. For the first time in her life, Anya hesitated. Unseen, she watched them work, her initial mission forgotten, Sam's kindness, his unwavering hope, chipped away at the darkness that had encased her heart for so long. She saw the way he looked at Luna, not with fear or disgust, but with genuine concern. She heard the laughter that bubbled from Luna's lips, the sound like wind chimes in a summer breeze, and felt a pang of something akin to envy.